bed tired. I just went to sleep because I was like, it was 8 p.m. here, and I was like, this is probably a better idea, so I'll be like ready to go. And I did wake up at 4 a.m. and couldn't get back to bed, but here we are. I am like blown away by my Airbnb, which you can see now. It's actually ridiculous. It's so cool. It feels so authentic. It's a really old, I know nothing about the traditions of old Japanese homes, I'll be honest, I'll be transparent, but I've already learned so much. And like even this little neighborhood, it's just so sweet. The Airbnb host met me and she gave me like a rundown last night. It was really cute. They have like obviously some traditions with like where you wear your shoes and when you wear what kind of slipper. And I don't know, it was just cool to learn immediately, like as soon as I got here. I like traveling alone because when I get coffee in the morning, instead of doing a coffee shop that also has brunch and like eat and coffee at the same time, I make it 2 separate occasions intentionally. So I go get a coffee, then I go get brunch, because then you get to see more places. And honestly, like I get just as hyped about like a cafe as I do a landmark, which is probably not okay, like worst tours ever, but that's what makes me happy. Fit check. Okay, so right now I'm at the Shibuya crossing. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, and I'm very sorry because I know it's very touristy and I should know. But it's just the crosswalk that like is super popular. A ton of people are using it. It's crazy, and it's giving Times Square, but in Japan. Anyways, I'm hyped because I'm about to do a walking tour in like 10 minutes. This is another travel hack with Lexi. If you go to Guru Walk, especially in Europe, not to generalize, I'm sure there's some that aren't great, but especially in Europe, there are amazing free walking tours where you pay what you think the tour is worth. So you tip your walking guide, but technically it's free. So you just show up, and then at the end you pay what you think it's worth. And 9 times out of 10, those were so good. So I'm really hoping the same for Japan. Felt like this was a good day 1 activity. Kind of gives me the lay of the land. I'll let you know how it is.
It's also a region in North Japan. Part of the Tohoku Islands.
I am now like 5 minutes away from the Team Labs Museum. I'm very excited about this. My walking tour guide was like, that place is amazing, you're gonna love it. The walking tour was phenomenal. He taught us different phrases. He walked us into like a ton of different shops. We went up the elevator at one point. We're like on a roof of a building. He really went in there. Appreciate it. Also feel like I have a better understanding of the like cultural norms. He just did a really good job explaining. So what's that gonna be? Okay, interesting. Where I'm walking at looks very bougie. Oh my gosh, that museum genuinely was one of my favorite things I've ever done traveling ever. Like, the amount of intentionality that they have throughout it, and the music they're playing, everything, every piece of it is so curated to honestly make you feel like existential, but in a really pretty way. The architecture in this area is like going off, high key. But yeah, that was incredible. And then like the tea house was insane too, because like everything was interactive. Like when you picked up your tea, then the table would like explode with colors. And then when you would put it down, it would like slowly all go back into your tea glass. So cool. But yeah, I sat on the floor, journaled, and cried, of course. Just of like gratitude. It's like it's so cool to be experiencing something so amazing. Up next, I think I may go buy some shoes. Of course, I was gonna try to not be generic and get the shoes. If we find a perfect pair that are perfect for my feet, I'm gonna have to purchase. This is such a beautiful area. Like, holy cow. Wow, loving her dearly. Obsessed with you, Tokyo. Okay, so this has been like hands down the most successful day I've ever had as a tourist in any city. It's run so smoothly, like everything's been perfect. Even to the point of like phone is about to die, going to this coffee shop, I'm thinking they probably aren't even gonna have an outlet. There's no seats available except for one. It has an outlet right beside it. I'm in this neighborhood that's really cutie right now. It's right by the coffee shop that I went to earlier, and I'm about to go eat and get some gyoza. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry, but I gotta hop on the train first. There's the train. My stomach is literally growling, but this place has like 17,000 reviews, so I feel like it's popping. And it also said I had to get a reservation. I think I got this reservation like a month ago, so let's hope it's popping. Let's hope it's beautiful. This neighborhood, I'm just obsessed with the doors, the stained glass of it all. There's a ton of little thrift stores, antique stores on the strip. I don't know where I am. I'll be honest. I just started walking because I had some extra time, and it's been lovely. Successful day. I am literally so tired. I haven't been back to the Airbnb obviously, and now I'm just walking through an empty train station. But tomorrow I'm going to Mount Fuji, but I'm taking like a get your guide tour, so I'll just be like on a bus. But anyway, can't wait. Okay guys, I'm in possibly I can't be in the worst mood because literally Mount Fuji's right there, but I'm in the worst mood that you could possibly be to be someone who's extremely blessed and grateful. But I just sat in that stinking Lawson's, which, fun fact, it's brown because Mount Fuji's there and they want to honor that because it should be the most beautiful thing, so they don't do it in color. But anyways, I just sat and tried to get money out of the freaking ATM for 45 minutes. I called my bank, I called Chase, because yesterday I was having problems with it, but today it was like solidified. It just, my cards won't work. It's asking for a pin on my debit cards or my credit cards. I don't have a pin, so I was trying to call Chase and see if they have a pin, and then it reset my pin and I don't get it till 10 days. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. But anyways, the tour guide is really nice, but she was just like, you're not really gonna be able to buy much stuff if you don't have cash. So it's fine. Obviously, I'm blessed. Everything is beautiful. About to get by bus. So good. That lady was the sweetest woman. She asked me where I was from, and I said America, and then she's like, where do you live? And I told her Hawaii, and she literally shouted. It was so cute. She's like, oh, I love Hawaii. And then after she like showed me, she started pointing to things that were around her, and then she was like, Oliva Center, saying that she bought them at like the mall in Hawaii. And then after she hated me my matcha, she was like, mahalo. It was so adorable. Love. I think for the rest of time, every single time I'm traveling and I hear someone speaking German, it's gonna make me so happy. Well, it's so fun. I feel like an undercover agent, like knowing some of what they're saying and having an idea of like what their conversation's about. It's truly beautiful. Every time I'm in a country that their primary language is not English, this happens to me every time. I go, Entschuldigung, trying to say excuse me, which is German for like excuse me. I don't know why that happens. Like, I'm in Japan. Like, why am I code switching to German? Okay guys, we have 5 minutes. Everyone cross your fingers and your toes. I'm going to the post office ATM because I googled it, and apparently the Lawson ATMs can be weird, which is the only ones I've used. And post offices have ATMs here, so cross your toes. I know that's right. Did it take 3 tries? Yes, but we have the money. Just so everyone knows, Redstone Federal Credit Union is not compatible with most ATMs. Thank you so much. Important pit stop to note on the way home. I did find these socks from Family Mart. I don't understand like why my brain is the way it is, but these socks just looked like the perfect amount of chunky. Also, what a beautiful little garden. Anyways, they just look the perfect amount. Not the texture, but it's giving the texture I want of the sock. So purchased 2 pairs. It was $4. So needed y'all to know that. Oh yeah, it was good. Thank you, you too. Okay, so you're currently sitting on a intersection pole, so yay. But basically, it's been a great morning. Started out 2 coffee shops and then went and got some ramen. I love the culture here of acknowledging when you enter and leave the store. It's so sweet, like, or a restaurant. I learned this on the walking tour, but they always are like shouting something whenever you enter into a restaurant and then acknowledging you. And then whenever you finish your food, like in there, I tried to get a video of it, but you put your food away and like you tell them that you're finished. And then they say like, thank you so much. It's just like sweet. I don't know, it just feels like such a moment of gratitude. Okay, that was truly the most peaceful experience. Their hospitality and, I don't know, attitude towards appreciating everyone they come in contact with, not to generalize, I'm sure some Japanese people don't feel that way, but it just feels like you are a priority to them as a customer, which is really nice, but it also, I don't know, it just feels so calm. And that specific business, like the music they played, everything was so intentional to create that atmosphere. And like literally they took the coat off of my back, hung it up for me, and then when I left they put the coat back on me. Even that is just so kind. So I just got a latte and then a little dessert, and it was like a beautiful pairing, but he was so intentional to like explain the type of coffee that I was ordering, like what it would pair best with. It was just such an experience. It was really cool to see so many people who are really passionate about coffee. I love just like being around people who are passionate about the thing they do. And you could tell that was all of those people in there. They really like worked hard to give you the best cup of coffee and to create an experience that was personalized to you. It was literally traumatic. This is what I have for breakfast because I was about to miss it. So I just grabbed green tea, Red Bull, and a waffle. Travel hack number 3 for Lexi this trip: go to the station early if you're gonna do a bullet train. It is not chill at all. It is literally complete chaos. Leaving, going, walking around the station, everything is chaos. There's so many people. Maybe it's just because of this particular weekend, but that was by far one of the craziest train stations I've ever been in. I was so overstimulated, and I feel like I rarely do with transportation. I feel like I'm pretty good at navigating, but I almost missed my train. I was like 4 minutes to when it was gonna leave, and I got to the station almost 45 minutes early. So words to the wise, I'm definitely not gonna be as chill next time. I'm gonna get there way earlier. I literally just intentionally walked. I'm walking all the way around the tracks instead of just going inside the building. I'm walking through to the bus station that's on the other side because it was just too much. Like, there was just too many people. That was like too much for my brain, especially I never even have a luggage either, and like having a carry-on, I was like, I'm gonna have a panic attack. So we avoided it. Okay, so my host is an actual angel. He met me and went over everything. We have a map, which this actually ended up being perfect. So we're here on the map. If I just take the bus this way, then there's some things over here that I'm wanting to do tomorrow. So it actually works out great. And then look at how great this guide is with the remote control. He's translated it. It's so perfect. And then he also has this map made with all of the different things and areas that I would need to know. So love this Airbnb. Very sweet, very cute. I think I'm gonna lay down for just a second. It's time to rest. So what you're gonna be seeing here, you're gonna be seeing tears from my yawning. I am absolutely exhausted. I think the last 3 days have caught up with me finally, where I was like out of the Airbnb all day, like from the very beginning, like early in the morning till late at night. So now I'm just so tired, and also I've just been around people all morning today and was traveling all morning today. So I actually think I might just like hang at the Airbnb. I walked around the neighborhood, I found a little bakery. I have no idea what's in this. It had #1 beside it, so I just bought it. I'm about to walk into a grocery store. Probably gonna find something for dinner here for tonight. We're chilling. Probably going to sleep at like 5 p.m. So. Okay, a couple of things. One of my favorite pastimes when I'm in another country is to just walk around a grocery store. I basically just grabbed anything that had like the max amount of preservatives, additives, etc. First up, we've got some chicken katsu type sandwich meat. I just guess it's chicken katsu because it looks like that. I don't know what it actually says. I didn't Google Translate any of this. That's also a fun fact. I just kind of went based on vibes. The other thing I got was this little latte in a bottle situation. I just see people drinking these all the time here. I feel like this is very 7-Eleven coded. So I just got one. I got this sponge cake because the other day at Lawson I got a sponge cake and it was so good. I feel like I had to get these because they're Japanese. So this I found at a bakery across the street. It was just cute and I felt like I had to buy something from them because it was cute. And then we have some potato chips. So it's a good thing I got my steps in already this week. But we're gonna put the camera away while I consume all of this. There's just like nothing better to me than the equivalent of like an old school diner, and like that's what that gave. And it was so good. The toast was so good, prices so cheap, and the people in there were just so welcoming, even though obviously I don't speak their language, but they tried their best. And that was such a sweet experience. I love that. That felt very like authentic and nice. I'm glad that I chose to go there. It's a 20-minute climb, and then the monkeys. Low-key, I'm scared. Like this literally says, don't stare into the monkey's eyes. Don't touch the monkeys. Don't feed them outside. What's going on?
Wow.
Okay, so update. It was so cold this morning. It was a beautiful morning, but it was so cold that I actually came back to the Airbnb and I just like added layers, and I really just don't care what I'm wearing. Like, I truly just don't. I'm on vacation. No one knows me here. So I just added my sweatshirt, my brown jacket, and then we're still in the same skirt. I don't want to wear pants. I feel like pants are so boring. So we're just doing it, okay? Who cares? Step one, I'm going to go get a ring. It's a personalized ring. I think I'm going to get the word present written in it, but in Japanese, because that's been like my word of the year. I really want a pinky ring. So I'm going to do that first, and then probably get a coffee. I want to finish my book, so I might read in a cafe for a little bit, and then I'll get some dinner. Another travel hack with Lexi. Sorry, my sunglasses are on. I packed like 15 of these. I'm not even joking, because I'm going to be traveling to New York too. And for the long haul flights, I don't know if it's just placebo, but when I drink one of these or a couple of these, like the days leading up to a flight and then the days after, I feel like I feel so much better. Even if it's just like placebo and it's getting me to drink more water, loving these. So I'm about to fly out in 2 days, so I'm going to start drinking them again. And then when I'm on the plane even, I usually will have one just to like drink water, but also I just feel like the vitamin C keeps me from getting sick or feeling sick. So, travel hacks. My goodness, if you come to Kyoto, you need, and you're like not craving ramen or gyoza anymore, this is where you need to go, okay? It was so sweet. It was like a really intimate restaurant, but it was it was giving sister and brother, okay? You could see them cook everything. They were in front of you. Everyone sits at the bar. It was really sweet, and it was a really tiny restaurant, but it was really nice. I had the carbonara. Mind blown. It was so good. Bro, I feel so zen. She was such a lovely lady. I did, her little like intake form was so good. We had to Google Translate a couple things. I just zonked out, to be honest, for like an hour, but she was super sweet, and that place was really nice. And they gave you a little tea afterwards. Highly recommend. Next stop, gyoza. Hello everyone, and welcome to my last 7-Eleven haul. This is so sad. Maybe I'll get some tomorrow too, but we have pineapple. I also went specifically because I wanted to make like a concoction with all of their like supplements, because they have this area where it like has all of the these supplements that are like compact. I don't know how to describe it, but I wanted to make like a drink with it for tomorrow because I have another really long flight. So I'm flying home, fly to New York, like not the day after, but the next. So I wanted to feel good. I don't want to get sick. So I got a vitamin C. I got to sleep well. I'm going to take that on my flight to New York. And then I got this little like jelly packet. It's got a bunch of minerals in it. And then I got a strong sparkling lemon water. And then I also got some zip patches. Amen. Just for the flight tomorrow. But exciting stuff. I think I'm just going to go back to the Airbnb, call it a night. And then tomorrow we get on the train to go back to Tokyo. Sad day.